everybody and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be giving you guys my review and my recommendation on whether or not you should be getting the Sephora Favorites Give Me More Lip Value Set from Sephora. If you don't know, Sephora does a lot of these value sets. They usually come out every now and then throughout the year, and during the holidays they tend to have a lot more of them, and I saw this value set. You guys might have seen in one of my Will I Buy It's. I saw this value set and I was like, oh my goodness, I want it, I need it, I gotta have it. And I actually went on the Sephora website for my birthday and I got myself this value set. If you guys haven't seen the video where I unboxed it with my sister, I also had a lot of other makeup that I hauled in that video as well. I will link it in the cards if you're interested. I was really eager to get this and I have been trying it out a little bit, and I wanted to give you guys my opinions on whether or not this is a good value set to get. I'm also going to be going through each and every product in here. I'll be talking about how much you get. I'll be talking about which products are full size, which are not, and all that stuff. But before we get into this video, I do want to say that I post videos every single day, so if you're looking for a channel that talks about pretty much everything that has to do with makeup, as well as a little bit of photography, lifestyle, vlogs every now and then, and literally anything that interests me, be sure to check me out down below. I have videos coming out every single day, so there's always something new and fresh on my channel. In this value set, you get 14 lip products. This is all centered around lips. Sephora tends to have these value sets where they have like a certain theme. Sometimes it's eyeliners, sometimes it's lashes, sometimes it's like best sellers they have, and they usually alternate between deluxe sizes, which basically means like a sample size, and full size in these sets. And the idea is that you get like a whole bunch of these products for a certain price, and in theory you're supposed to basically get products that if you bought them separately would amount to a great deal more than if you just simply bought the entire set. And I'm especially intrigued whenever I see a high number of full-size items in one of these sets, because if you do have some full-size items in these sets, oftentimes the value of those full-size items really just is greater than the price you pay for the set as a whole. So this set has 5 full-size items along with 9 deluxe samples. So as you can see, you do get a variety of lip products right here. You have the sleeve, which I'm going to take off. This basically shows like all the products on the front of the packaging. And then this is the actual box. Right here you can see that it is like this beautiful like kind of color. You have the Sephora Favorites logo on the top here, and then it opens up and then you have the actual product right here. So you have all of these products that are in like this plastic sort of thing, and then you have, of course, Love Sephora, you have hashtag Sephora Favorites, all that fun stuff. So the full-size products include these 5 products right here, and I have been trying some of these items out, not everything because I just simply have not had the time, but I have swatched pretty much everything in this. I have tried them out on my lips, but I wanted to put everything back in here so you would see what this looks like when you first open the packaging. So you have the full-size items right here, and then these are all the samples down here. So this is where I'm going to go into each and every single lip product in this entire set. I'm going to be swatching them for you guys on my lips, and I'm also going to go into size and weight so you can get a good idea of how much product you get in this set. So first off, you have the Bare Minerals Gen Nude Patent Lip Lacquer, and this is in the shade Everything. Now, when I first got the set, I was expecting this to be a liquid lipstick because I wasn't really familiar with this product before I purchased this set, but I found out that that was not the case. This is a very pigmented, glossy formula. It is essentially a gloss. It is definitely one of the more pigmented glosses that I have encountered so far. I haven't had a chance to try it thoroughly, but I do like the color. Obviously, it looks really nice on the lips. This retails for $19 on the Sephora website. I'm looking at my notes, and you're getting 0.12 ounces or 3.7 milliliters of this product, and like I said, that is a full size. Next up, we have the Anastasia Beverly Hills Liquid Lipstick. Now, this is in the shade Poet. This is again a full size. The full size goes for 11 ounces or 3.2 grams. The color itself is described as a dusty mauve, and I would completely agree. It is a deeper, darker lip. It is very cool tone, I think very fall appropriate, and the full size retails for $20. My personal thoughts on the Anastasia liquid lipsticks in general, I find them to be okay. I don't find them to be groundbreaking. A lot of people have different opinions. I haven't had a chance to try this out extensively, but I do want to say that usually when I'm wearing an Anastasia Liquid Beverly Hills liquid lipstick, I do need to put a little bit of a gloss on top. I think that's mostly because I just require my lips to not feel like they're falling off my face, and I just don't like wearing a very matte lip products anymore. So whenever I'm wearing a liquid lipstick, I always just put on some lip gloss anyway. But moving on, we have a full size of the Smashbox Always On liquid lipstick in the shade Vino Noir. This retails for $24 on the Sephora website for a full size, and in the set you do get the full size for 0.13 ounces or 4 milliliters. Now this shade itself is a dark plummy red color. I would classify this as a red, but it has like a slight metallic sheen to it. It's not the most metallic liquid lipstick I've ever seen in my life, but it does have a slight metallic sheen to it. Moving on, we have a full size of the Huda Beauty lip strobe, and this is in the shade Snobby. This is again a full size. This is actually the most worn product so far in this entire set. I've already worn this 3 or 4 times, and I'm wearing this today. I really like it a lot. I was interested in getting this when it first came out on the market, so naturally I was very happy to learn that I was gonna get a full size in this set. You get 0.14 ounces of product, and that is also known as 4 milliliters, and then the actual product retails for $18 on the Sephora website. The way it feels on my lips is very comfortable. I've been wearing it on top of and by itself with the lip liner. Today I'm just wearing it with a little bit of a nude lip liner, and that is it. It has a little bit of a pink shift to it. It just reminds me of a gloss. I don't think it's anything like amazing or groundbreaking. I just think that it's a gloss with a little bit of like shimmery flex in it, which is fine as well. I'm really enjoying it. It's not sticky at all. It's probably one of my most non-sticky glosses that I own. It definitely has a little bit of a watery texture to it. It's very comfortable to wear on the lips. Definitely one of my favorites in the entire set. Next, you have a full size of the Charlotte Tilbury Matte Revolution lipstick, and this is in the shade Bond Girl. Now, if you've watched any of my Will I Buy It videos, you might have seen me come across a few Charlotte Tilbury launches, and I do mention that it's a company that I am interested in, but the price is just really up there. This is a luxury makeup brand, so for like naturally, I have never owned anything from Charlotte Tilbury just because it's not necessarily something that I can purchase at this point in my life. But I was very excited when I saw that this lipstick was going to be in this set right here. So the full size of this product is 0.12 ounces or 3.5 grams. Now again, you're getting the full size, and normally the full size retails for $34. I don't know about you, but that's not the kind of money I'll be spending on any kind of lipstick. So the fact that it comes in like this big set, and I'm getting like this entire set for $68, right? And this lipstick right here is $34. So that pretty much tells you a lot about what kind of value you're getting. So now that we're done with the full size items, I'm going to go into the deluxe items in this set. First off, we have this little deluxe sample of the Lamarck Liquid Lip Crayon, and this is in the shade Plum and Get It. Now, the full size is 0.07 ounces or 2 grams. This is in 0.042 ounces or 1.2 grams. The full size retails for $26. So this is a case where I'm looking at the product that you get in the full size and the product that you get in the deluxe size, and this is a pretty generous deluxe sample considering that you do get 2 grams in the full size, and this is giving you 1.2 grams. So this in general, I haven't had a chance to wear it on my lips yet, but I will put it on in the swatches. This is like a very bright plum tone fuchsia. It is very much a statement. I was very surprised by the texture of it because the usual lip crayons that I've tried tend to be more of a lipstick texture. They don't tend to be very like slippy. They tend to give you like a more of a thick application, if that makes any sense. It's very smooth. It goes on really very just full on pigmentation, full on impact. I'm interested to see how this will wear, and I would love to try it out further. And I think that this would look really nice with some really colorful shades. I look forward to wearing it. The finish tends to be a little bit more of like a glossier, more natural finish. It's kind of weird to say that when you're talking about a bold lip color such as this, but it is a very moisturizing finish. I wouldn't call it necessarily a glossy finish, but I wouldn't call it a matte either. It's kind of in between. Next, I have a deluxe size with the Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lipstick in the shade Outlaw. Now you get 0.1 ounces or 3 milliliters in this sample size, and then the full size goes for 0.22 ounces or 6.6 milliliters, and then the actual full size retails for $20. I've tried Kat Von D's liquid lipstick before. I've really enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to trying this out because I really do love a good red color. I haven't actually had a chance to wear this for any length of time on my lips so far, but this is one of those items that I was intrigued by when I saw this set. Next, we have a teeny tiny version of the Urban Decay High Shine Ultra Cushion Lip Gloss in the shade Naked. Now in the full size you get 0.23 ounces or 7 milliliters, and in this you get 0.03 ounces or 1 milliliter of product. So you do get a significant decrease in the amount of product that you get. This is a smaller size sample, but I do look forward to trying it out, maybe wearing it in a few tutorials, in a few videos, just seeing what you guys think. So this is something that I wasn't necessarily looking for in this set, but I am interested in giving it a shot. Moving on, I have literally the tiniest sample of the Sephora Collection Cream Lip Stain, and this is in the shade number 40 Pink Tea. Now this deluxe sample is 0.04 ounces or 1.3 milliliters. The full size is 0.169 ounces or 5 milliliters. The full size is $14. I have bought several of these. I really enjoy this little cream lip stain. It is one of my favorite products to wear on my lips. It is one of the only liquid lipsticks that I actually find myself really interested in trying more of. So this is in itself a very basic light nude color. I do want to say that I am maybe interested in getting the full size of this just because it is such like this beautiful brown nude shade. I do look forward to trying more of this out. I can see this working for a multitude of eye looks. I am really intrigued by this. I think I would probably use it up pretty quickly though, maybe in like 5 uses or something, but I am interested in trying more of this out. This is one of the more nude shades in this selection. Then I have a deluxe sample of the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea H2O lip gloss in the shade Hang 10. Now in this sample size you get 0.033 ounces or 1 milliliters of product. Then in the full size you get 0.135 ounces or 4 milliliters of product, and then the full size goes for $19. This is a brighter, pinkier gloss formula. It's not what I would call a full coverage gloss. It has some sheer qualities to it, but it does have like a little bit of pigment in there as well. I will be using this. The packaging kind of has me like sort of like feeling it up a little bit. Like the packaging has like this textured like water droplet situation on there, which is also very interesting. I mean, this is a nude lip gloss, so you can pretty much wear this with whatever you want. So I do see myself trying this out further in the near future. Then we have a small sample size of the By Beauty Amuse Bouche liquefied lipstick, and this is in the shade Marsala. Now in here you get 0.07 ounces or 2 grams of product, and then in the full size you get 0.25 ounces or 7.15 grams of product. The full size does retail for $24 on Sephora website. I haven't had a chance to try this out very thoroughly, I do have to admit. I mean, I'm trying to film this as quickly as possible for you guys and put it up, and I will be trying this out in the future though. This is essentially a blackberry bold lip color. I do look forward to trying it out more in the future. I don't tend to wear a lot of like purple tone bold lip colors, but I think that I'd like to change that, especially with some of these colors in this set. A lot of these colors are deeper, darker, more berry toned colors, so I do think that I will be trying this out a little bit more in the future. It seems to be a very pigmented formula, and since it is a liquefied lipstick, it's pretty much like if you took a lipstick and you melted it down, like it still retains that moisturizing quality on the skin, which is also quite nice too, which is for me quite nice since, like I said before, I don't like the feeling of having very dry lips. Next, we have a deluxe sample of the NARS Velvet Matte Lip Pencil in the shade Do Me Baby. Now, this sample is 0.06 ounces or 1.7 grams, and then the full size is 0.086 ounces or 2.4 grams. So you get roughly half the product in this sample as you would in a traditional full size of this product, and it goes for $27 on the Sephora website. This is a brown nude. I have tried out these lip crayons in the past and I have been pleased with the formulation. I don't wear them a ton, but I do think that it might be a good idea to maybe combine this with maybe like a Huda Beauty lip strobe or something like that. Next, I have a deluxe sample of the Yves Saint Laurent Tatouage Couture Liquid Matte Lip Stain, and this is in the shade number 1 Rouge Tatouage. I believe that's how you pronounce it. So the deluxe sample is 0.1 ounces or 3 milliliters, and then the full size goes for 0.2 ounces or 6 milliliters. So you do get half the size in this deluxe sample. The full size retails for $37. So you are getting basically half the size of the full size. So you're getting half of $37 in this little sample right here. I do look forward to trying this out. It seems to be like a very tomato red shade, and the texture itself is very light, and I'm interested to see how it will wear. So I'll keep you guys posted. I'll probably mention this in a future video, but the color looks really cool. The texture is a lot lighter than other textures that I've encountered when it comes to a liquid stain / lipstick, so I am interested to see how this will turn out. Next, I have a deluxe sample of the Too Faced Melted Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade Queen Bee. Now, the deluxe size is 0.1 ounces or 3 milliliters, and then the full size is 0.4 ounces or 11.8 milliliters. Now, the full size also retails for $21 on the Sephora website. This is probably like the coolest toned lipstick in this entire range that I've shown you guys today. It's a very light, almost lavender looking nude. I do not necessarily go for this shade of lipstick usually, but since this is a deluxe sample and since I did get this entire set, I will be trying this out. I will be seeing how it works for me. Maybe if I wear like a darker lip liner and just maybe put this in the center of my lips, it'll be an interesting effect. So I will be working with this in the future, even though this was not necessarily the thing that I was really excited about in this entire set. So that is pretty much it. I have shown you guys this entire lip set. I've shown you all 14 lip products in this lip set. Now, do I think it's worth it? Absolutely. I think it's worth it. I think it's a great value. This is $68. It is a little bit on the heftier side when it comes to cost compared to like other favorite sets from Sephora, but I do think that this is very much worth it. Now, before you go out and blow all your cash on one of these sets, I do want to caution you. When you look at this, when you just glance at it, when you've just watched my video, are you really interested in trying out the majority of these lip products, okay? Or at least the majority of the full size? Because I think that when it comes to these value sets, a lot of times we get duped into thinking that just because the value is so good, you should go out and purchase a value set. But my thing is with value sets, if you are looking at the value sets and you think that most of the items are not items that you are really excited about, then it completely defeats the purpose of getting the value set in the first place. If you're looking at this and you're thinking, wow, I like this, and I like this, and I like this, and I like this, maybe I'm not a huge fan of 2 of these colors, but I like everything else, then I would suggest getting this. I was looking at this and I saw a majority of items I was really interested and intrigued by and wanted to try out, okay? So that's why I got this in the first place, and I look forward to trying more out from this value set. Okay guys, so that's pretty much it for this video. I was trying to make this as informed and as thorough as possible. I wanted to give you guys information on every single product in here, and I hope I did that for you guys. So thank you so much for watching until the end of this video, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye guys.